Good morning out there, everybody. It's the Olosopher, ready to give you some more Olosophy. You know what I'm saying? I'm up this morning. You know what I do every morning, just about 5 to 6 days a week, getting that Cumber Lane training in, man. Politics, man. This country want to keep me down. Politics. They want to keep everybody weak. They don't want a champion like me because they want a puppet like that fool up there. But check this out. I want to talk to y'all about, like I said, tips from the Olosopher part 2. Okay? Thing of it is, man, the emasculation of the male. All right? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not trying to sound hateful. I'm just calling it like I see it. I see the world the way it is. I'm not going to go out there and say, you know what I'm saying, that it's partly cloudy or partly sunny. I'm just going to say, you know what? Hey, it's just a little shady out there, all right? Okay, I'm not going to say the skies are green. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the skies are purple, all right? Okay, guess what? But so anyway, this is like I said, man. You know, this is tips from the Olosopher part 2. I mean, guys, you know, we got to straighten up, man. I mean, some of this stuff that they doing, man, they just trying to eradicate, in my opinion, I think society is trying to eradicate the masculine male. All right, it's like the masculine male is a threat to society, to a threat to some people's interests, man. Because again, I just think when they come and invade, they want the path of least resistance. Fellas, like I said, with this man bun stuff, man, that's another one that's not cool. And man bangs. Look, I want to see it. Look, I want to look a man in the eye when I'm talking to him. Okay, I don't want to look at his hair. You covering up something. All right, you might as well come on out. Well, like I said, fellas, when you walk down the street with your lady, I can't tell which is which sometimes. Okay, I'm just being real. All right, that man bun stuff and that man bang stuff, and then I'm gonna tell you something else too that's been kind of disturbing. That hairstyle with Young Jock. I'm gonna just tell you something. If you like it, you like it, and if it's cool with you, hey, it's cool. But let me tell you something. What I see, self-hate is a mother. You know what? I mean, I just see somebody that's flat out just hate itself. You defining beauty, you defining flyness by somebody else's definition. That's not how you look, homeboy. Go with the natural look. And see, and I know I might get a lot of flack for this, but see, that Caitlyn Jenner thing, let me tell y'all something. Bruce Jenner, okay, no, it's not hateful. Because first of all, how you gonna get this dude a courage award for being afraid of who he want to be? All right, who he need to be. If you're going to give a real courage award, and again, I'm not talking down on the LBGT transgender community, but if you should have gave that award to a transgender that got to go out here and live an everyday life, a transgender that got to go out and get a regular job. That stuff Bruce or Caitlyn or whatever you want to call him or her, that's not real, man. Because you know what I call that? I call that being rich and white, okay? That's what I call it. That's simple. It's just rich and white. And because when you're rich and white, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. That's just flat out, okay? But if you're going to give a courage award to a transgender, give a courage award to a transgender that got to get up and go out and find a job and get out and make ends meet just like any other person in society. That's who I would give the courage award to. I'm not going to give a courage award to some bored white man that wakes up and decide he wants to be a woman and he ain't got to get out here and find a regular job in society. No, what you're doing, you're making a mockery of the people that's living real transgenders that's trying to live an everyday life. That's not courage. You know what I'm saying? I call that rich, white, and I can do whatever the hell I want to do because of that. All right? Again, this is the Olosopher giving you some more Olosophy. Talking from the third eye. Cyclops. Let's awake the people.